Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Herbs Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. Okay, so we come to the last set of 5 for the 25 ways of stealing. Okay, so the next one is taking the property of another, okay, and sometimes unseen by the owner, and by weighing and measuring less or more than the correct amount. Okay. This kind of way is also one way to steal. Okay, for example, some traders, when they are buying goods, they use incorrect weights and scales and take excess quantity. Okay, so the weighing scales and etc. has been meddled, has been modified. So stealing karma will result for them as they are not paying for the excess quantity taken. Okay. Stealing karma will also result for those who charge the full amount, maybe meant for a pound or 100 weight, for supplying short weight because of overcharging. That means they pay the full amount, but actually the things for this specific weight, but actually it is short of it, like that. So stealing karma will also result for those traders who use larger than standard vessels to measure when buying and use smaller vessels when selling. Okay? The occurrence of stealing when measuring length should also be taken in the same manner. So weight, length, as long as they overcharge or they buy something and then they use tricks to get something of a certain weight, maybe like 1 kg of gold actually is meant to be like maybe like 10,000 US, but they by some tricks and devices, and strategies, they cheat them, and they weigh the weight has been meddled and things like that. So after things like that, then after that, they maybe just use 70,000 to 7,000 to buy the gold which was originally worth 10,000. Okay, so by this kind of strategies and deceiving, then they get something cheaper. Then this is also considered stealing. Okay. Also, stealing karma will result for those who charge money for supplying damaged, rotten, or worthless goods. Okay. If they charge rates applicable for gold and silver items by supplying gold and silver plated items. They charge rates applicable for gold and silver items by supplying items made of gold and silver mixed with other materials. Okay, so giving substandard materials, okay, instead of the one promised or in the contract in order to save cost, then that is also stealing. Okay, for example, like in the construction world, so sometimes in the contract it says that you should use this kind of good cement, but they use bad cement, very poor cement. Then this kind of thing is also considered stealing, like that. Or they supply cheap goods after showing valuable goods, and those who buy goods paying with counterfeit notes and coins. These are also considered stealing. Okay. For example, you show people it's a Musang King durian, but when you pack for them, it is maybe a durian of another cheaper type of durian, like that. Then this is also considered stealing, like that. And using deceit to steal from the intelligent, this is also included in this first method. So what does it mean? There is an example of a story. Okay, there's one hunter. Okay, one hunter he went hunting and then managed to get a large deer and a small deer. So they bring it to the market for sale. So there is an honest person. he asked about the price of the deer from the hunter. So let's say the hunter say that he will give the big deer for $200, and then the small deer for $100. Then the honest person, he paid $100 and got the small deer. Then he let the hunter go a short distance, and he called him back again. He say, "Hey, I don't want the small deer already. I want to buy the big deer. Since I have given you $100, take this deer instead of the other $100 lah." Then by this kind of deceiving tricks, the hunter was deceived by this dishonest person and gave the big deer and went off with the small deer. So the big deer was actually worth $200, but this dishonest person, just by this kind of trick, just managed to pay $100 for the big deer. So acquiring property by deceiving the owner in this way is also considered stealing. So this is also considered one way. All that I have said, it is all contained in this one way. Okay, like that. Okay, so I think due to the time, then we will talk about the other methods in the next few talks. So with this is your dose of Dhamma for today. Wish all of you well, peaceful and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.